times have I said that we are lucky to be watching the football that we are watching? How many Game of the Year contenders are there? 6 maybe? 7? Probably more. There's probably more. And I will say, I mean, almost all of them involve Barca. I think off the top of my head, a couple that don't. I mean, that Real Madrid Sociedad, probably. But anyway, Barcelona 3, Inter Milan 3. Oh, man. What a game of football between two, just like, it's just a perfect matchup, okay? I'm not going to be able to talk about every goal, everything that happened, but I will say this, okay? Barcelona is a team that loves to attack, and Inter Milan is a team that loves to counter. It's just a perfect matchup. We couldn't ask for much better. We really couldn't. I am so happy that we didn't get another Inter Milan against Atleti, because it's not like, okay, it's not that those teams are bad. Like, both those teams are great last year. I think that was either a semi or, no, that was a quarterfinal, wasn't it? Quarterfinal? But it might have even been around a 16. Yeah. Anyway, what I mean is that we're just getting great matchups, man. Like, even the PSG, Arsenal, great matchup. Barcelona, Inter, probably the best matchup we've seen all year, man. It's just punch, counter punch with these guys, man. It's so fun to watch. And the fact that Inter absolutely sucker punched Barca, scoring within 30 seconds, it just made it that much better. It literally just made it so that Barca had to attack and Inter could rely on that counterattack. You know what I mean? Like, crazy. I don't even know where to start. I really don't. I'm probably just going to jump around. So, like, I'm just going to, off the top of my head. First thing, all right, I'll talk about Yamal in a bit, but I do want to talk about, I think, one thing that's, like, in my head that I haven't seen a lot of people talking about. I don't think this was Szczesny's best game, guys. I really don't. Especially in that third goal, I think Szczesny should have made a play on the ball. The corner, okay, I will say this, the delivery was fantastic. I forget who crossed the ball in for Inter. It might have been after Çalhanoğlu was subbed off. But anyway, whoever it was, great ball into the box. It made Szczesny hesitate. He tried to go for the ball at first, but then he realized he couldn't get there, and then he backed up, and then he realized, oh, I'm in no man's land, and Dumfries just puts it over him. Nothing he could do. I think maybe like a informed Szczesny, maybe like tip top of his game, probably makes the right decision there, probably makes a save there. But then again, there are chances on both sides. The offside call, so close, man, so close. And like, if you're an Inter fan, I can totally understand if you're like, man, there's some corruption going on with Barca and the refs this year. I totally understand, man, because like the way the automated offside looked, they easily could just move Mkhitaryan up a tiny little bit. I totally understand the frustration there. I really do. Lamine Yamal. This kid he's drinking the special sauce, man. He's drinking the special sauce. I've seen people say like, hey, look, these transformations, when Hansi Flick gets into the building, we saw it at Bayern with Goretzka. Now we're seeing it at Barca with Balde and Yamal. Like, these physical transformations, they're a bit suspect, but I'm not going to say anything, okay? That's just something that I've heard. I don't necessarily believe it. I don't see the evidence, really. But I think especially, like, if you really thought that way, then Yamal probably would have had to keep up that performance into the second half. He didn't really. Inter adjusted very well, I thought. But that first 45 minutes of Lamine Yamal, man, some of the best football I've seen in a long time, bro. Like, this is vintage Messi Ronaldo-esque, okay? And I do not say that lightly, bro. Like, even when Mbappe was doing the stuff he was doing at the World Cup, yes, it was fantastic. It was amazing. But it didn't give me the feeling that this guy gives me, man. Holy moly, bro. Like, he is on another planet right now. When he is on, and he's on right now, he is on a different planet. I'm telling you. I am telling you, bro. I will say, though, I know people are thinking that this guy is... Like, I agree. This guy is special sauce, okay? But the craziest part for me is I still see areas where he can improve. I do. Like, okay, I'm not... that sounds like I'm hot shit or some shit, but, like, there's some of these moments, like, I feel like he's using that outside of the foot Trivela cross maybe a little too much. There are some times when it doesn't really come off. There's that moment in the second half. I think Pedri gets the ball. Yamal is trying to build up on the sideline, and I think it's DiMarco. He sidesteps DiMarco and then roulettes around Thuram. Bro, special stuff. But then right after that, he just makes like a quick Trivela pass and it gets intercepted. You know, like, it's that just that little bit more, and then, you know, he's on a different planet. You know what I mean? Like, this guy has the world literally at his feet right now. He like, I don't know what else to say about this guy. I really don't. As for Inter, I thought their game plan going into this game, honestly, went decently well. I actually thought obviously they scored 3 goals. They did, I would say, I don't think they were even expecting to attack and score. Obviously not, probably not as much as they did, right? Like, I don't think their game plan was to go in to Barcelona and score goals. I don't think that was their game plan. I think their game plan was kind of like how it looked like toward the end of the first half, where, like, when it was tied up, when they were just absorbing, soaking in pressure, and then hitting them on the counterattack. Actually, leading up to that offside, the goal that got called back for offside, I think that was more of, like, the type of game plan Inter was going for. But, absolute monster game from Dumfries. He deserves the man of the match. It could have been him or Yamal for me. Either one. But, like, you don't see a performance like that out of a fullback very often. Like, 3 involved in every goal, scores a scissor kick. Like, you don't see that stuff every day, okay? Like, this guy is a special player. I think he's going to get a pretty penny spent on him in the summer. I think Inter has talked about selling him. So that'll be interesting. But Inter side, not a bad game, bro. Good result for Inter. As for looking towards next week, I think both of the games are really up in the air. I don't know who's going to win at the San Siro, man. I have no idea, bro. That game could very easily go the distance, go to penalties. I could easily see that. And actually, if it does go to penalties, I gotta give advantage to Inter. I have to, because they have the experience. They have the keeper, in my opinion, for the penalty shootouts. I think Sommer would be better than Chesney. But that's total theoretical. I think there will be goals. I don't know, though. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. Both teams, I think, are gonna be rested. It's looking like Lewandowski could play. But Balde will definitely be back. That's going to be a huge gain for Barca. We're going to have to see what's up with Lautaro Martinez. That one didn't look good. It was like, I think it was like a total off-ball, like non-contact injury, and those are usually the worst. So we'll see how long he is out for. Thuram will still be in the side. Obviously, he played. I mean, that's really the only big injury risk for Inter is Lauti, and if he's out, that's a major loss for them. Either way, the game's going to be great. I got the date marked on my calendar. I already got my popcorn ready. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I cannot wait for both these games. It's going to be fantastic. We will be there. All right, yo, real quick, I just want to talk Europa League. I'm going to rapid fire prediction these. First game, Athletic Club Bilbao against Manchester United. This one's in Spain. This was in the Basque country, right? I got Bilbao in this one. I got 2-0 Bilbao. 2-0 Bilbao. I think Manchester United are still riding their coattails off that Lyon game a little bit red card dependent on some recent games here. And I just think Bilbao are the better team. Better coach, better team, better players all around. Next game, Tottenham Bodo Glimt. This one is in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I didn't even know that was the name of it. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. That's a funny one. But this one, I think it is really important that Tottenham win and win convincingly. I got 3-1 Tottenham. They need to have a comfortable lead going to Bodo because that environment away from home, like anything could happen. I could easily see Bodo Glimt, even at 3-1 down, coming back, equalizing, maybe even winning the tie. Like, that is totally on the cards. Okay, so that's what I got. I got Bilbao and Tottenham to win today. We'll see what happens.